gosh, my oh my, what a crowd of people we have out there. Wonderful, the balcony's full and everything. Gee whiz, we don't get to sing for crowds this big very often. Anyway, we are the Cincinnati Kids, and as the name implies, we're from Cincinnati, Ohio. But I'll tell you what, given we got to town last night kind of late, and we took a look, and you know, we'd never been in Iowa before. And so we kind of looked around, and you know, all the beautiful farmland and everything like that. And I think of all the wonderful places that we've ever had a chance to travel, probably the place that we enjoy and probably would rather return than any other is San Diego, California. I guess now would probably be the most appropriate time for me to introduce the members of the quartet. Randy, Steve. Okay. You know, actually, I mentioned San Diego, California. One of the things about San Diego, California, and this will kind of interest you all too, because Iowa is kind of part of the culture of the Old West. You know, where you had kind of shootouts and old bars and saloons and things like that. And down in San Diego, they also have that same kind of thing. And of course, San Diego is it's close to Mexico. It certainly is, and it's being close to Mexico. There are a lot of Mexicans there, and so they have a lot of kind of cross-cultural influence. And we decided when we were in San Diego last spring, we were going to partake of some of the local culture. And we went just very near the border to this old-timey kind of saloon place, kind of like the Old West was. And so, you know, kind of old-timey kind of bar with a bar there and a piano player, you know, and the glasses set up behind the bar and everything. It looked, you know, real neat chandeliers and all that stuff. And we went in there, and when we went in there, there was a gentleman sitting on the bar stool, and that gentleman's name was Bubba. And Bubba was, I would say about maybe 7, 8, and 910 pounds. And he looked like the type not to be trifled with, so we thought, let's not trifle. We went and we sat and we just kind of observed the proceedings. Well, a couple of moments later, this little Mexican fella, about 4'2", named Chico, came into the bar, and he came busting through those double swinging doors the old bars had. He came busting through them. He looked around. And he spotted Bubba, and Chico walked right up to him, and he jumped up, tapped him on the hip. And Chico looked up at Bubba and he said, "Senor, my dog, he killed your dog." And Bubba looked down at him and he said, "What?" And Chico said, "My dog, he killed your dog." And Bubba said, "Boy," I said, "Boy, I have a 325-pound Russian wolfhound. What kind of dog you got?" And Chico looked up at him and he said, "A Chihuahua." And Bubba said, boy, how did your Chihuahua kill my 325-pound Russian wolfhound?" And Chico looked up at him and he said, "He was stuck in his throat."
Tired of dating flappers, they're also very, very thin. They eat like birds or starve themselves to their only bones and skin. See them standing sideways, they almost disappear. So give me a girl with lots of centimeters. Here and here and here. I'll take my Anna in Indiana. She's just as dainty as a baby grand piano. Not very nifty, weighs 750. But a great big fat girl now and then is relished by the best of men. Anna in Indiana. My arms are out as far as they will go. through with Broadway sallies. How I long for the hills and valleys. I'm going back to Indiana. You can't have her 'cause I love her. She's too fat for you. She's too fat, much too fat for you. How beautiful that spacious size. But we want a girl just like the girl that I'll make dear old dad. Like my Anna in Indiana. She just loves to be the playful Pollyanna. A little heavy, about like my Chevy. But you can have a lot of fun when you get two for the price of one. Anna in Indiana. The spring needs of every cargo. You can have your Broadway Bessie. I'll just take my 2-ton Tessie. I'm going back to Indiana. W pleasure and W fun. Find you a girl who weighs nearly a ton. I found me 4 who are rolled into one. My grand Vienna, top banana, Pollyanna, Indiana, lots of girls in the sweet long ago, and each one has meant heaven to me. I vowed my affection to each one in turn, and I promised that faithful I'd always be. We kissed 'neath the moon while the world seemed in tune. Then I'd leave her and find a new game. But now it occurs to me as I recall that she may be doing the same. said Joe to Jane, I love summer weather, so let's go to that beautiful sea. Follow along, say you're with me. Any little thing that Joe would suggest to her, Jane would almost always think it was best for her. So he'd get his Ford, holler all aboard. Gee, I want to be by the beautiful sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. You and I, oh how happy we'll be. When each wave comes a-rolling in, we will duck or swim, and we'll float and fool around the water over and under and then up for air. 'Cause rich, now what do we care? Whoa, I love to be beside the seaside. That beautiful sea, how I love it in the good old summertime. Now it's Miller time, strolling down a sandy shore with my baby mine. I'll hold her hand and she'll hold mine, and that's a very good sign. She will be my ever-loving in the good old summertime, in the good old summertime. That's when we'll float and fool around the water, over and under and then up for air. Mars, rich, now what do we care? I love to be beside your side, beside the seaside, by the sea, in the good old summertime, summertime.
But you know something, every now and then you hear a song on the radio, a top 10 tune, that you wonder, especially if you're singing a group like this, can that song be done in the barbershop style? Well, about 6 years ago, we heard a song that was originally arranged by Ray Manilow that we just fell in love with. And sure enough, it was adapted to the barbershop style, so we'd like to do that next song for you now. But I got to tell you, this happens to be my girlfriend's favorite. And Barbie's back in Cincinnati. Home, I hope. So, with your permission, I'd like to dedicate this next song to her. Scott's girlfriend likes the song a whole lot too. So, we'll dedicate this one to Paul. And to Kathy. And to Mommy.
and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you I can bring out all the love that I had. With you there's a heaven so earth and so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you? When will I touch you and hold Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Oh, baby, 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 who wrote the book of love? To know the answer from the stars above.
Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Tell me, baby, I was in love with you. It says so in this book of love that I give to you.
Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says you love her, love her with all your heart. In chapter 2 you tell her you'll never get apart. Chapter 3, remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4 you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who hey, wrote the book of love?
Oh, baby, 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 whoa.
Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love? I wonder who wrote the book of love?
We were coming back anyway.
Our next number. Okay,
Okay, the rest of the quartet told me this would be kind of a tacky and crass and commercial kind of thing to do, but what the heck, we're kind of a tacky and crass and commercial quartet. The Cincinnati Kids, well, you've already found this out, of course, because of the drawing at halftime, intermission. But the Cincinnati Kids have albums. For sale. For money. They're right out in the lobby. They're set up at a table, and you cannot get out of this building without walking by them. And you probably can't walk by them without at least glancing at them. And you probably can't glance at them without touching them. You touch it, you bought it. No, that's not true. Just touch all you like. Actually, it's very important for us that we sell these albums because, well, we're poor. And Randy has a little year-and-a-half-old little girl who's right now having to subsist on rice and beans. Cutest little girl you've ever seen, and it would be a shame not to let her blossom into womanhood. And George, you may have noticed George, he has a great deal of surgery that needs to be done on his legs, and we won't be able to afford that unless, of course, you find it, you good Christian people, find it in your hearts to purchase one of the albums. And I don't mean to make you feel guilty or anything, because I know there's a lot, economic problems out here, probably, the whole pharma thing and everything.
My mommy.
I think this can simply be more important. Anyway, we had a great deal of fun making the albums, and it's been a tremendous success so far. We've sold 3 copies. Randy didn't want one.
Remember the old-time movies that you and your girl went to see? When the lights go low at the Nickelodeon movie show, your heart beats quicker as the shadows flicker. Lady, won't you please remove your hat? In John's Bay, the hero at the stake. See it at the Nickelodeon. The gal's in danger from a tall, dark stranger, and the hero's in a burning vat. An evil spell pursues our Nell.
Yeah, my dear, marry me and you shall have everything I own, all my land.
No, 1,000 times no.
My dear, marry me and you shall have the big house on the hill and the little house out back.
No, 100 times no.
My dear, marry me and you shall have all of my money.
No, 10 times no.
And the best of all, my dear, you shall have me.
You just blew it, Buster.
At the Nickelodeon, you best gal, you've invited. You sit there, cheek to cheek to cheek. You think that you're excited, but you want to see what happens next week. It's really thrilling when you kiss the villain as you stamp your feet and kick the slat. You'll see a side as you hold her tight at the Nickelodeon every Saturday night.